There are prophecies that have already been fulfilled. There are prophecies that are being fulfilled right now in front of our eyes. And there are prophecies that are yet to be fulfilled. The first prophecy that we have an interest in is the prophecy where Abba Father says that Israel will once again become a nation and return to her homeland. This is a very crucial prophecy because many people in the past have thought that maybe we were entering the time of the tribulation, the time of the Antichrist. For example, they thought Hitler might have been the Antichrist and World War II might have been Armageddon. There are other people even today that say that Caesar Nero was the Antichrist of ancient days. And reports like this are very uneducated reports. People who make these claims in the past or in the present or in the future don't know Bible prophecy. And Israel is the key, because the Antichrist cannot appear on the scene, could not appear on the scene until Israel had become a nation once again. And that didn't happen until 1948, and especially in 1967. Let's look at that prophecy. Ezekiel chapter 36, verse 24. The 70th week of Daniel, also called the time of Jacob's trouble, and also called the tribulation. There's a difference between the tribulation and the great tribulation. The tribulation is a 7-year period, the 70th week of Daniel. A week of years, 7 years. In the middle of the week, the Lawless One defiles the temple, proclaims that he's God, and everything hits the fan. And the second half of that 7-year period, 3.5 years, that's the Great Tribulation. One of my favorite verses, and one of my strongest reasons for believing that the harpazo happens before the Great Tribulation and at no other time, is because of verse 7 here in chapter 2 in 2 Thessalonians, where it says, "For the secret power of lawlessness is already at work, but the one who now holds it back," that's the Holy Spirit, "will continue to do so until he," the Holy Spirit, "is taken out of the way." The word taken, that's what does it for me, because if you look at the original Greek, the word there for taken is genomihi, and it defines what could be nothing other than the harpazo. It talks about, genomihi speaks of a thundering, an awakening, a vanishing, something being altered, and it speaks of something being assembled. That's enough right there to be awakened. When the harpazo happens, those who are taken, their eyes are going to be opened fully. Altered, their bodies are going to be transformed into an eternal body of flesh and bone. Vanished, they're going to be vanished. Assembled, the called out ones are going to be assembled, for sure. But the part of this word that nails it is that genomihi has to do with being married. It has to do with a thundering, an awakening, a vanishing, things being altered and assembled for a marriage. That does it for me, that this verse 7 is talking about the harpazo. If it doesn't do it for you, that's fine. I'm not concerned, but I'm telling you, it does it for me. And then verse 8 says, and then the lawless one will be revealed. And when we look at Ezekiel chapter 38, Gog is the title of a leader of this coalition. That would be referring to, I don't know, Putin, whoever is the leader of Russia at this time. He's being referred to here as Gog. And what I am interpreting that is as saying that this demon king named Gog has a stronghold over the leader of Russia at this time, and he is conducting this warfare through someone we might be familiar with like Putin, but really it's this demon king named Gog behind it all. Where Russia is going to form a coalition. They've already started. You can see this on that webpage on my website. Imagine the Holy Spirit being removed and the powers of darkness, no restraint, cut loose. It's going to look like a bizarre science fiction movie on this planet after the Holy Spirit is revealed, after the harpazo. And once the lawless one is revealed, then you have the Great Tribulation. 3.5 years is going to be unbelievable, indescribable.